Hi everyone, this is Liz from Creative Life of Liz, and I'm here to share my April book Bujo or reading journal setup. Before we do that, I do want to flip you through kind of where I'm at as of where I am in March. So the day I'm filming this is quite a bit before I'm actually putting it up. So today is the 20th, I believe. But I've had a really good reading month so far. Most of the days over 300 pages. I'm going to see a major drop off. By the time you guys see this video, I'm going to be on vacation or maybe back from vacation. So I probably won't read much during that time, but still excited to have a really good reading month. I'm done my Read the Rainbow challenge. I'm keeping up with the buzzword challenge. So April will be emotions. I think that'll work pretty well with some of the other challenges I'm planning to do, things like that. And then my last of my kind of general yearly challenges is the Pop Sugar Challenge. I'm getting pretty close on this one. There's not actually that many left to fill in, like 6 or 7. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more strategic and intentional about finishing this off. This one that comes out in the second half of 2023, I'm going to have to wait at least a couple of months for me to have arcs that I'm going to be reading that come out in July or later. But everything else, I'm going to try to get organized and finish off the rest of these as soon as I'm able. And then for Romanceopoly, you know that I'm doing 4 rolls a month, more or less keeping up with that as well. Moving further forward in my planner to things you haven't seen. This is my February reading stats, at least the part that I'm posting. I tried to do a little cacti since it's cactus theme. Some were more successful than others, but I think it's still kind of cute and fun. And I'm excited to use that. My favorite book of the month was a complete surprise. It was Devon and Chris Plan a Wedding. I definitely didn't really even have that high on my list of books to be reading, but I spotted it at my library, just grabbed it, and it turned out to be really good. So that was exciting. Read 22 books, 6,500 pages. Overall, pretty productive month in February reading wise. Moving into March, here's my cover page. I finished 3 of the 4 Romanceopoly prompts. I might just shift Burger Joint into April because I am kind of ahead because I've been doing 4 prompts a month. And there's only 39 total prompts, so I'm going to be okay there. And also Burger Joint requires a fantasy romance, and so that would fit with a hybrid genre book, which is one of the challenges for Readathon, which we're going to talk about in a minute. So I might end up just moving it forward. Also not sure I'm going to get to it still this month. I did finish the priority reads that really needed to get done. I do have one more arc that comes out the first week of April that I'm hoping to get to, but I could read it as my first book in April as well, depending on how things are going there. Final book support group, finished off that one. Unspeakathon, I decided to join in on the Unspeakathon. I wasn't planning on it, but it was suggested in some comments below, so I decided to pick it up and add that in as well. This was hosted by Gryffindor Bookworm and Leandra Brooks. I always feel like I need to give the caveat, not a supporter of J.K. Rowling, but I support the kind of wider magical world that's built up around Harry Potter. And so I was excited definitely to do this, and it was a little bit of a challenging set of prompts, but also kind of fun. So really focused my reading, particularly for the first half of the month. This is the first 4 rooms on this page, and then I planned badly. So these 2 pages are some of the books that I was reading. And then here's the second half of the Unspeakathon. It's the last 2 rooms, and then I got sufficient points, so doing the Unspeakable room and the 4 prompts there as well. Some more of the books that I was reading. And then this page, still working on the books I'm reading. I'm going to leave this amount for everything I finish for the rest of the month because, as I said, probably not going to get to a lot. I think realistically 2 to 3 more books is max what I'm going to get to in the next, I guess, 12 days before the end of the month. So going to do that here. These 2 pages are going to be for my March reading stats, whatever I decide to put here. And then we move into the April setup. So for this month, I decided to go with like a clouds and rainbow theme, and I ended up just pulling out the same mile liners as I use for my page tracker. So on this page, these same ones, because I thought this was kind of like a fun, kind of quirky rainbow, since some of the colors are a little muted and stuff. So I just hand drew this. It's not like perfect by any means. I definitely should have probably used some sort of compass or something, but it's fine. It turned out cute. And then I just made a gray cloud. And then I pulled out this kind of burgundy colored iBuyam fine liner. And that's what I did all the writing in. I did this kind of quirky, curly kind of writing. I will try to link below. Jashi Corinne just did a video with some bullet journal writing styles. I haven't gotten a chance to watch the whole video, but seeing her thumbnail for it, I saw that she did kind of a curly writing, so I pulled in a similar one, and then I used kind of typewriter for all of the lowercase letters to make it fit better. I'm going to have 4 prompts for Romanceopoly. As I said, I might pull over one from March and then do 3 more rolls. I might just do 4 more rolls. We'll see how it goes. And then my April priorities, not really sure what those are. The next Agatha Christie book in publication order, not sure what that is. Not really sure what else is going to go in here, but I'm ready whenever I do figure that out. And then I'm going to participate in Readathon. I'm part of Team Cyrus, the romance team. So plan to participate in that. I decided rather than trying to track each of my reads, because every book is going to be able to count for Readathon for something, I'm just put in the whole points system here. And then I'm going to track my total points at the end of the month. But as I write each book into my planner, I will just add the points in at that point. So that's pretty much my plan, I think, to make that work out, because I think that's going to be a lot less complicated than this. So there's the bonus points, all the positive points, all the negative points, and then I'll just track the total down here at the bottom. Positive points for my team and then negative for the 3 other teams that I'm doing. It'll work out fine, I think. And then the other readathon I'm participating in is G's Magical Readathon. So the way that I've always done these April, spring, equinox kind of challenges, as long as I've been doing the Magical Readathon, which I think maybe her 2nd year that she ever did it is when I started. It's been quite a while at this point. The way I usually do it is I just do all of the challenges in April, or as many as I can finish, and then I pick my career for August based on how I did in April, as well as how much time I have in August. Since I don't really know if August is going to be crazy or it could be nothing going on. I won't know that until we get a lot closer. So I'm going to try to do as many of these as I can, keeping in mind that my schedule is going to be crazy for April. But I'm going to try to fit in as many as I can, and then I will be able to pick my career. I do have this whole chunk of blank space. I think I'll probably just put notes for like possible careers or something like that in here. I could also do some of the bonus side quest kinds of things. I don't plan to do that because I think I'm going to be plenty busy, but that's an option as well. And then after that, I just have blank space so that I can put in the rest of the books that I read for the month, track all of those, all that good stuff. But that's really all I have for today. So as always, please like and subscribe below if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. Let me know what readathons you're participating in April. Are there any others that I should try to join in on, particularly if they go with Readathon or Magical Readathon, because I think I'm already going to be swamped with those, but we'll see. And then also follow me on Instagram at Creative Life of Liz. You can see in progress and finished spreads in all of my planners, as well as bits and pieces of my life, what I'm reading, all of that good stuff. And until next time, bye.